Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening. Good evening. Welcome to Donna Just Being Real, the only way to be. So tonight's topic we're going to we're going to be talking about some crime news tonight, and we're going to focus on NYC, New York City, the Big Apple. Yeah, we're going to get into this one, but I was so happy the other day when Jack shared to me that this monster right here got his karma. I just love it. I just love it. And tonight, the co-host is the real Jack Newtown. Yes, he is. This is my co-host tonight. And we're going to get into this monster right here. New York City, NYC man who smeared feces on a woman's face get epic dose of karma at Rikers Island. Yes, he did. I am so happy. This is really a celebration. Pop open the champagne, everybody. Let's get it. All right. Well, this monster here, right? I reported on him a few months ago of how he smeared feces on this woman's face because it was all about rejection. That's why everybody, please vote. Let me know. Have you experienced something like this? Maybe not the feces thing, but I mean with rejection. This is for men and women. You know, you reject the person and they trying to come on to you just like, no, but you wasn't even rude. But they get all upset and they get uptight. So this little piece of crap right here, this Lowlife, I cannot pronounce his name. Just look inside the comment section, okay? And So what he did was basically like he approached her. She was like, no. He got upset. He went between the cars, squat down, and pooped inside something in the bag, and then went up to her and smeared all over her face. I couldn't even believe this. I was just like floored when I heard about this. I was just like, this is insane. Too many things insane that's happened in New York. But the good news, ladies and gentlemen, they got him in Rikers Island. All right, so first I'm going to start with a news clip, and then I'm going to read an article. And then after the article, then I'm going to get into the other things that I put in the description that we'll be discussing tonight, and a couple of little things. We're just going to be focused on NYC this evening. All right, let me just quickly greet the people that's in here, and then we're going to, no, matter of fact, let me just get into this clip.
Yeah, get into it.
Enjoy the music. Yeah, we're going to get into this clip. And then, thank you, Jack.
I heard they done turn his skin from dark to red.
I know he's in a lot of pain. Ha 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 ha. Okay,
Crispy than a biscuit.
God does not like ugly, not at all. And if we have any moderators that's in the chat, please greet the people that's in here.
Sure
Hold
is
it down
ugly.
for me so I can get into this because there's so much to unpack in NYC. Yes, it is. All right, let's get into this monster. Where is this monster at? Yeah, if anybody, remember, I touched on this topic and I was just so upset. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Jeff, for sending this good news to me. I just love it. I just love it. I love it. Okay. All right. Wait a minute. Let's get it.
Now to the increasing outcry over the release of the man accused in the subway feces attack. In addition to that disturbing crime, he faces a slew of other charges.
And tonight, there are alarming social media posts from the suspect talking about getting out on the street without bail. Morgan McKay covering this for us tonight. She is live on the Upper East Side with Reaction. Morgan.
Stephen, Lori, we got a chilling look today at Frank Obroqua's Facebook page and found posts of him linking demons to sleep paralysis and making other strange claims. And just today, he posted a video about the fecal incident. Here is a snapshot.
Those feces that set the scenario, Rob, should keep every female in their right mind away from me.
In a rambling Facebook video, 37-year-old Frank Obroqua bragged about being released from jail without bail after surveillance footage showed him allegedly smearing human feces on a woman in the subway.
Everybody know Frank does him. I shoot anything that I get my hands on. You get what I'm saying?
He also posted a picture saying, quote, "Never been up north, never will." The NYPD says Obroqua has an extensive criminal history and has been arrested nearly 24 times, including 2 arrests this year on assault charges and an arrest last fall where he is accused of spitting on a Jewish man, which is a hate crime. Head of the MTA, Jano Lieber, says he is just as horrified by the attack and wants to ban repeat offenders from the subway. The state already has a law that can ban people from public transit for up to 3 years if they are convicted of unlawful sexual conduct or if they are convicted of assaulting an MTA worker. But this law has only been used twice.
It makes no sense to me that a guy who has a bunch of priors for attacking people, including a hate crime, and who does that horrific attack, really victimizing somebody, can be let out of jail, let out by the court and just walk right back to that subway station.
Mayor Eric Adams also condemned the attack and once again blamed the state's bail reform laws for allowing Obrokwa back on the streets. MK Kashian, a civil rights attorney, however, disagrees and says this case is not a failure of the bail reform law, but rather a failure on the part of the judge to set bail, pointing to the number of open cases against him.
This person had open misdemeanor cases from the beginning of this year, and because of that, those subsequent cases were eligible to have bail set very clearly under the law.
Now, the Bronx District Attorney's Office says they asked the judge to set bail, but the judge refused, while the Office of Court Administration says their hands are tied under this bail reform law. Bottom line, Stephen Laurie, prosecutors and judges are not on the same page when it comes to this bail reform law. Live from the Upper East Side, I'm Morgan Mackay, Fox 5 News.
Insane. So do y'all remember that? Put in the chat when I followed this story. Now we're gonna get into the update. So I'm going to basically read an article. The update what happened to him in Rikers Island. I just love it. All right, I just love it. I love it. This is really good news today. I like these kind of updates. I really do. I really like these kind of updates. This is just great. All right, where is this monster at? This is this piece of crap right here. Yep, see the low life right here? There he goes. You're not looking like that right now. Remember, yeah, you put feces on her face, correct? So yeah, mentally she's messed up, but right now you're messed up physically and mentally for the rest of your life and pain. And you're in jail. Oh my gosh. Hopefully she got some sort of closure for this. I really do hope that she did, that she feels so much better. She's celebrating with her family, having, champagne, enjoying herself, living a life. While you're in jail for life with a messed up face. Okay, let's get into this article. Okay, ladies and gentlemen.
Don't drop the soap.
Oh, that's right. Don't drop the soap. Oh my God, I just love this. I love these kind of updates.
It's gonna be clapping.
I just love it. I just love it. This is beautiful, beautiful. All right, let's get into this article. I got this article on the Daily Mail. All right, and this came out. August 3rd. All right, Manhattan man who smeared feces on face of female subway passenger will have facial scars forever after being scalded with boiling water in attack at the Rikers Island by fellow inmate named Burns. Isn't that something? The inmate that did this to him, his last name is Burns. Oh, let's get it. A career criminal accused of smearing his feces on the face of a subway commuter may be permanently disfigured after a fellow inmate threw boiling water onto his face. This lowlife, Frank something, I can't pronounce it. I'm just going to call him lowlife, okay? Lowlife, 37, is expected to have scars for the rest of his life after a fellow Rikers detainee splashed him with boiling water at the Ann M. Cross Correctional Facility last week on the notorious Rikers Island. We all know about Rikers Island. Woo-hoo! It's crazy. Where he is being held on bail. Why does he have bail? I'm still trying to understand, but we're going to get into that later. His attacker was ironically went by the name of Burns. Within the jail, was moved to a different housing area following the incident. A source told the New York Post, "You can wash blank off your face and remain with mental scars. When it comes to hot water, you will have physical and mental scars for the rest of your life." All right, this lowlife was seemingly caught on video rubbing his own feces on a woman after defecating into a bag at the East 245 First Street station in the Bronx on February 21st. Oh, I know that area in the Bronx. It's a bit crazy. All right, let's go on. He was arrested following disgusting act, but because his misdemeanors were legally nonviolent, the judge could not set bail, and he was released back into the streets. This lowlife walked free, only to be locked up following another alleged violent assault. See, monsters like this, these lowlifes, they just don't change, ladies and gentlemen. They don't. And I just don't understand why these women date them. I'm just really trying to understand them. But that's not tonight's topic. Let me resume reading. He is said to have tossed a dumbbell through a glass window at a Harlem storage facility, shattering a window there after threatening a worker. He was seen showing a rude hand gesture as he was led into the Manhattan court. I believe, let me see if I show you that picture. I do have that. See right here, he's just so proud. Look at this piece of crap. Yep. Okay. Okay, we could violate it. Okay. This lowlife was accused of violating the conditions of his supervised release related to the Feces attack. The vile, apparently unprovoked attack took place just 3 days after the New York City Mayor Eric Adams unveiled the subway safety plan to deploy 1,000 cops to secure the crime-plagued the transit system. It's not, well, you coming off with a bad start, Mr. Eric Adams, with your cute self. How many push-ups do you do? Resume reading. During his arraignment, a judge set this lowlife bail to $15,000 and ordered him to undergo a psychiatric evaluation. After the barefoot defendant caused a scene in the court by yelling at the top of his lungs, hurling profanity, and daring the judge to give him bail. I hope y'all remember when I talked about that, how he lost his mind in the courthouse. All righty. What else we got here? Resume reading. According to the Manhattan District Attorney Office, the latest charges against this lowlife are related to an altercation that took place at the Treasure Island storage facility on West 145th Street, where the suspect arrived at 6:30 p.m. This lowlife was described as being upset and proceeding to yell at the general manager of the business as he was assisting another customer. This lowlife later walked away, and the manager spotted him carrying a dumbbell. The manager then went to find the defendant to assist him. While walking towards the defendant, he observed a window that had been shattered, according to the complaints. Where we at? Okay. While the manager was cleaning up the broken glass, he said that this lowlife came up to him saying, I want my refund. I'm leaving Monday. That is why I broke the glass. Okay, that's how we handle things, right? This lowlife then left, but then he returned to the storage facility the following day and was quoted to telling another employee, if I don't get my refund by Monday, I'm going to come back here and catch a felony. This lowlife was previously arraigned on March 1st on charges of forcible touching, menacing, disorderly conduct, and harassing stemming from the Feces attack. Shit, I'm not supposed to be cursing, but I want y'all to get what I'm saying. Shit happens. Ha ha. This is what this lowlife says. After his arrest in the feces smearing case, according to the criminal complaint, this is a shitty situation. Ha ha. See, he thinks it's a joke. This is mentally disturbed. He's a psychopath. He's a schizophrenic psychopath. He's all of above. He is dangerous. He should not be walking the streets. Yeah, I said that. Now resume reading. After being released without bail, this lowlife was immediately taken into custody for allegedly threatening to murder a Jewish man in Brooklyn last September. And he's walking the streets. I can't pronounce this Jewish man's name, but let's say the Jewish man. The Jewish man, 46, told the New York Daily News that he was leaving a deli in Crown Heights, minding his own business, when this lowlife appeared out of nowhere and targeted him because of him being Jewish. Now let's see what he says. Everything happened so quick he said. A person came up and spit on me. I said, "What the F is wrong with you?" And he said, "Effing Jews." Police and the lowlife yelled. Police said that the lowlife yelled at the man, "I'm going to kill you," before taking a swing at him. And I saw evil in his eyes. The Jewish man said, "I love people, but I saw the evil in his eyes. It was bad." That's that demonic look. Ladies and gentlemen, you see that demonic look? Get out, quick, go. Because Satan done took over your body. This lowlife was arraigned in the case on March the 2nd on counts of aggravated harassment, menacing in the third degree as a hate crime, menacing in the third degree as disorderly conduct, and was released under supervision. I'm almost done, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to get into some more clips. The 37-year-old vast criminal record also includes a January 7 arrest for allegedly punching a 30-year-old man on a subway platform at 125th Street and Lenox Avenue, followed by February 5th arrest for allegedly hitting a 53-year-old man at the Port Authority terminal. But each time, thanks to the New York law's new bill, reform law, the career criminal did not have to post bail and was freed, to continue roaming the city streets. What am I saying? Oh, y'all just working me. I'm a little sleepy. All right. In mid-February, this lowlife was arrested by allegedly threatening a hardware store employee with a screwdriver during a robbery. But like his previous run-in with the law, it ended with a suspect being turned loose. See, this is ridiculous. What are you doing, man? I'm not even reading no more of this one. Let's just get into some more clips here. All right. So number 2, we're gonna get into. Everybody, pop the champagne and celebrate, because Mr. Poop Guy, his face is destroyed. He's done. You're out of here. Your face is destroyed. No more of you, you piece of crap. You're low life, doing that to that woman, doing that to that Jewish man, doing that to the store and other people that you harass. You're never coming out. You look like crap. You can stick your middle finger up your butt. Yeah, I said it. And you don't have to, because they're going to do it for you. They're going to put all kind of objects up your butt and everything. And they're going to put feces on your face too. And they're going to piss all over you. Ha ha ha. But Riker side is no place to be. Ha ha ha. Ha ha. Yeah, I said it. All right, let's get into sex.
So he's going to get the R. Kelly treatment.
Oh, yeah. Yes, he is.
So his face went from chocolate to red, to vanilla or red.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He's
I
done.
wonder if his middle finger is red now instead of black.
Look at this little light. Just look at him. All right, we're going to get into my cutie pie. Mr. Push-Up Man. Mr. Beautiful Suits.
Stay focused, Donna. Stay focused.
Okay, I'll stay focused. Now, we're going to get into Mr. Mayor Eric Adams. Yes, Eric Adams. All right. Oh, I just want to show you all a little bit. This is his brother. And this is his son. Yes, it is. All right, we're going to get into this one. Now, topic number 2. What's topic number 2 we're going to get into? Crime story number 2. New York City Mayor Adams says that New York is the laughingstock of the rest of the country. I totally agree with you. We're going to have to see what he has to say about this. So let's get into this one. All right. Okay, let's see what Mr. Mayor Adams have to say. Enjoy the music while you wait, while I share the screen. Where are you, Mr. Mayor Adams? Okay, we're gonna get into this news clip. Let's hear what Mayor Adams have to say. He has a point here, and I totally agree with him. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, let's get it.
that not only threatened police, but could have also very well endangered civilians too. Crime, as you know, has been trending upwards since the start of the COVID-19 pandemic. Actions that not only threaten police, but could have also very well endangered civilians too. Crime, as you know, has been trending upwards since the start of the COVID-19 pandemic. And summer is also known to bring seasonal spikes in crime. It's why many are now pushing for bail reform to be discussed once again up in Albany.
When I say we're the laughingstock of the country, this is what I'm
Emmanuel.
How do we keep our cities safe when the other parts of the criminal justice system, they have abandoned our public safety apparatus?
During a City Hall press conference, Mayor Adams went as far as calling his city the laughingstock of the country because of controversial bail reform laws that result in this.
Catch, release, repeat. Catch, release, repeat.
His comments coming after the latest caught-on-camera assault. This video capturing two teens brawling with a pair of transit cops at the 125th Street and Lexington Avenue subway station. This 16-year-old boy even seen wrestling an officer to the ground at one point and...
Ladies and gentlemen, when I seen this, I really couldn't believe it. Emmanuel, hugs and kisses to everybody. When I seen this scene, I couldn't believe this. How is this possible? How do you beat down a cop like that? I just never seen this. And he's with his girlfriend. And if I'm correct, a female cop jumped in. And then the girlfriend jumped in like, oh, hell no, you ain't going to do nothing to my man. This is just totally, I just can't believe it. But I will resume. This is insane. You know, if the police can't do anything, you think people's going to feel safe? This is why the mayor is upset, and I totally understand. Resume.
Putting him in a headlock. Adams says the boy lost his temper after the officers confronted him for jumping a turnstile. But he adds one thing was missing from the recording.
This person was arrested for robbery a few days ago. Now he's back, decides he's not going to pay his fare. The transit officer communicated with him. He decided that he was not going to leave the system.
The repeat offender was released without bail in that case just a few days before the subway incident in East Harlem. He also has a prior arrest for possession of a loaded gun, which is being handled in family court because of his age. Adams calling the brazen attack a clear indicator that something needs to change.
We're saying, let's re-examine the bail laws in the area of violent offenders.
The mayor has repeatedly urged state legislators in Albany to amend New York's Raise the Age law, which stops 16 and 17-year-olds from being prosecuted as adults for gun charges. He also wants lawmakers to hold an emergency session to examine the state's bail laws and help tackle the city's crime crisis head on. But Assembly Speaker Carl Hastie doesn't think it's necessary, writing in a statement, quote, "The three types of crimes referenced by the mayor are bail eligible and detention can be sought in family court under current law." Now, in another statement, Manhattan DA Alvin Bragg defended the release of that 16-year-old boy after his earlier arrest.
Jack, you have anything you want to share your thoughts on that madness? I guess Jack stepped away, so he doesn't.
Okay, I got it. They don't care about the youth. They don't mind them being repeat offenders. They like to see black people as criminals anyway. So, I mean,
okay, Marlene.
Let's be honest. It's really not the mayor's fault. It's the fault of these George Soros hired attorney generals, these black people who thinking they're doing something real good, but they're working for massa. That's what it boils down to. Because who's going to get affected the most? Black people with this. Because now the media is going to portray almost every black person as a criminal. And this is why they're doing it the way they're doing it. Because when that guy, the citizen that defended himself from a guy that attacked him behind the counter, they put him straight to jail. And then it took the act of Congress to lower his bail and get him out. And then they eventually dropped the charges on the man because they saw through the tape that it was self-defense.
Everybody, make sure you vote. Share your thoughts and opinion. Well, I'm going to show another clip, Jack and everybody. I'm going to show another clip of this assault because I just can't believe what I seen. I have to show it. I have to show it. And then we're going to move on to the next topic, okay? So just hang in there, ladies and gentlemen. Insane. All right. It's about the same topic. Let's just see a little bit more of this insanity.
Let's talk about rising violence in the transit system. It's not only affecting commuters, it's also endangering the members of the NYPD assigned to protect them.
We have some newly released video tweeted out by the Police Benevolent Association. It shows a 16-year-old boy here brutally beating officers after they confronted him for allegedly jumping a turnstile. The suspect was arrested but was back on the street in less than 24 hours.
Did you see the bonnet girl standing by her man? This is insane. I would just die if I had a daughter dating some crap like this. And I would just die if I had a son like this. This is ridiculous. But this is who she wants. This is who she wants to stand by. So you're going to be standing by him in jail. But you two won't be sharing a jail together. It doesn't work that way. Honey, it doesn't work.
She's just as bad as he is.
Yeah, I can see because she was hooking off. Let's go back a little bit because she was hooking. Oh my God, she was hooking off. Let's go back a little bit. All right.
Jumping a turnstile. The suspect was arrested but was back on the street in less than 24 hours. Officer Bella Thomas said he has
I'm gonna be honest with you, Donna.
Briella, what's the very latest on this?
I'm gonna be real honest with you.
Yeah, Bianca and Rosanna, good morning to the both of you ladies. And that's why it's not really surprising to hear that in the MTA's June customer survey.
Okay.
All right, go ahead, Jack.
I'm be honest with you.
We've already seen it. Mm-hmm.
That kid is lucky that there was a black cop. Try to do that with one of these white officers who ain't gonna take no crap from anybody black. He would not have wrestled with the guy. He would have just pulled out his gun and shot
him. Yeah, it would have been a whole different story.
It would have been a whole lot more aggressive. Now, I don't think the cop was really trying to fight him. I think he was trying to restrain him, and it came overwhelming because you gotta understand, you on camera, and no matter what you do, you still gonna get blamed for it.
And that's just so sad because that boy should have been tased or something. I'm gonna be honest. So if y'all gonna get upset at me, come me in the comment section. Hey, it is what it. This boy was a monster. It's time to protect yourself. No, you can't allow it.
I agree, but the thing is that in this society where we have social media and everybody has a camera, now the cops have to walk on eggshells because one false move means their career is over, their life is over, everybody's attacking them, and they're coming at your home and attacking your family because you was doing your job. Now, I'm not talking about the ones who was using excessive force or being, just being brutal towards a citizen. We ain't talking about those cops like Derek Chauvin and those characters. Well, we just talking about an officer that was just trying to do his job. And, I think he went a little bit easy on him. And I might be wrong. It might just be the fact he didn't have proper training. But I ain't gonna have no 16-year-old beat up on me like that.
It just doesn't work that way.
I'm gonna lay him down. That's just what it is. My life or your life. But when
he said, a young guy beats up a cop, it's time for him to
right. And he's right. It is time to retire. It is.
I'm done.
I'm looking at it. If I was a cop and I tried all I can to restrain this kid, somebody's going to have to bury their son. That's
Exactly, Abby. You growing up, you scared the heck of the principal. The principal want to see you. We start shaking. Cops, We don't do that at that age. Nah, he don't care. See, that's what you call a dangerous person. That's like a sociopath. They don't follow the rules. They don't care. They're very dangerous people. Stay the hell away from them. All right, we're going to get into crime story number 3.
But try to go over there with Howard Beach with that, with those police over there.
Mm-hmm.
See how quick that will end. The whole neighborhood would have jumped on him, on the kid.
Oh my God. But prayers to the cop and everything, and to the other female cop, because boy, you just don't know what your day is going to be like when you walk out that door as an officer, especially in New York City. And I don't think they get paid enough. That's just my opinion. Hey, everybody could think differently. All right, let's move on to crime story number 3. All right, we got this one here. 14-year-old girl disappeared in Brooklyn this week. Let's watch this news clip. Oh, lordy, lordy. Let's get it.
A Brooklyn mother is pleading for her daughter's safe return after the teenager vanished a week ago.
Police say she is not known to run away. CBS News' John Diaz joins us live from Prospect Heights with the very latest on the search. John.
Yeah, good morning, both of you. As you just mentioned, police telling us that this teenager has no history of running away, and we are told that she is both mentally and physically okay. Take a look right here, though, next to me. As you can see, missing posters for Honesty Elliott have been hung up here in Brooklyn. Her family and friends, they are in distress and in need of answers. Where is she?
I know my child is coming home.
In the wake of uncertainty, Raquel Elliott can do only one thing: try to remain optimistic. Her 14-year-old daughter, Honesty Elliott, disappeared a week ago today.
As a mom whose child never leaves her side, this is hard. Honesty and I are inseparable.
Detectives say Honesty was last seen leaving her family's home on Prospect Place around 11 in the morning. Her mother says she has no reason to believe she is depressed or in trouble in any way.
And if somebody is with my child, Honesty, Ani, if you were with her, if you have her, bring her home. You can drop her off at any police station.
Last night, loved ones held a rally outside the Brooklyn Public Library at Grand Army Plaza, all hoping for a safe return home and that the coverage gets the recognition it deserves.
Very few people know that Ani is missing. Very few people have done anything about it. Very few people have covered this story. We need to make it a priority to take care of our Black and brown children, specifically our Black and brown young ladies who are so heavily trafficked and taken away from their home at a young age and so heavily influenced.
This city should be knocking on every door and turning over every stone, looking for Honesty Elliott. Black children are missing at greater rates than any other children in this country. 37% of missing children in this country are Black.
Honesty has dark hair with purple highlights. She is 5 feet 5 inches and wears glasses. Her mother has a direct message for her daughter.
I want her to know right now that I love her. If you aren't feeling safe, remember everything I taught you, baby, and be strong.
Now, the teen was last seen wearing blue jeans and a black t-shirt with the words, "The..."
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, something about this story, I couldn't find the other clip. Something about this story, I just don't, there's more to it. Something just doesn't add up. I don't know what it is, but something just don't add up with this story. But I'm definitely going to follow this story. Something don't add up. Daughter was, with the kids, mother at work watching, and then she just disappeared. I don't know. Something about this is unsettling, but prayers to this beautiful young lady, and hopefully find her safe and she's okay. But just something doesn't add up with this story. That's all I have to say. All right, Jack, you want to share your thoughts or something? Because I'm going to go on to the next topic. Okay. Yes, Jack. It disappeared?
Oh, okay. No. I mean, I think she might be a victim of sex trafficking.
Possibility. Possibility. But something just doesn't add up. Really doesn't. I don't know what it is. I can't figure out what it is, but it will come out. Something weird about them. Okay. Yep, something about that too. I don't understand it. I don't know. So I don't want to be saying anything. I don't want anybody coming for me. I'm so tired of people just coming at me with these comment sections. I just don't understand. They just get crazy. But hey, it is what it is. But Abby, things will show up. We'll find out. And I'm definitely going to follow this story, and a lot of prayers to this beautiful young lady. What's going on with this story? Make sure everybody vote. Matter of fact, let me read the votes right now. Let's see what we got right now. It seems like, how many people got in here? It say 13. I think it's 13. I don't know. Whatever it is, we're gonna see what the votes are, and then I'm gonna move on to the next one. The question is: have you ever been attacked or insulted due to rejecting someone's advances? All right, we got 14 votes up in here. 21% says so often, Donna. 43% says, no, I haven't. That's good to hear. And 14% says, attacked once. Low life scum. All right. And 21% said, insulted once. I'll keep the vote up. It's 14 now. Let's see if it goes back up, and then I'll reread it again. All right. What are we going to get into? Oh, fooey foo foo foo. Okay. Fooey foo 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 foo. All right, we're going to show what I said number 3 was the bishop. Let's get into this bishop guy. Yeah, let's get into this one. All righty. Let's stop sharing this. Enjoy the music while you wait. Good old New York. Enjoy the music while you wait while I find this bishop. I know everybody's probably heard about this and on social media. I'd just like to know what my viewers have to say about this. What do you think of this whole thing in Brooklyn? What do you think? All right, where are you? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's get it.
Well, have you seen this video? A brazen robbery caught on camera as a Brooklyn bishop delivered his service.
Yeah, 3 masked men robbed the bishop of over $1 million in jewelry, and it was all seen on the church's live stream video. Let's get right to Fox 5's Robert Moses. He's live in Canarsie, Brooklyn, with the latest. Robert?
Tashani and Dan, the robbery happened here at the church on Remsen Avenue in Canarsie. The bishop believes that he was targeted for some reason. This is a man who is no stranger to the headlines or to the law.
Yo. All right.
As Bishop Lamar Whitehead delivered his sermon inside his church in Canarsie, the leaders of Tomorrow International Ministries, police say three.
Okay. This is the part that's unsettling. I thought completely different before, and Jack kind of like enlightened me about certain things, and I was like, wait a minute, well, maybe something's fishy about this. I don't know. What do y'all think? Let me know in the comment section. Why is the guy in the back? You got these thugs, low life jerks, whatever you want to call them, coming in there dressed in black with guns, robbing the church, and he's pretty calm in the back. What do you think? That's a little weird, right? There's no movement. He's just there like, okay, let's get this over and done with so we can go back to service. And the reason why I wanted to talk about this in the beginning, because when I heard about that they put a gun to, what was it, 8-month-old baby's head, the bishop's child. If this man is lying, he's going to go to hell in a handbasket, because you actually let something like this happen and to put a gun to your child's head. I hope he's not lying. I don't know, but it will be revealed. So let me resume back to this. But just look at him. It's just something a little weird. That's Brooklyn for you. Let's get it.
3 masked, armed men burst in and stole more than $1 million worth of jewelry, including a Rolex, from the bishop and his wife. The church's live stream captured the robbery.
When I seen them come into the sanctuary with their guns, I told everybody, get out.
As he later recounted on Instagram, Whitehead feared the men would harm his parishioners. They didn't fire any shots, but Whitehead says they stole plenty.
Took my watch, took my jewelry, took my bishop's ring, took my wedding band. They took my bishop's cross.
Police say the robbers fled on foot, got into a white Mercedes-Benz, and drove away eastbound on Avenue D. Whitehead has been in the news before. Besides making an unsuccessful run for Brooklyn Borough president, in May, he claimed he was trying to negotiate the surrender of Andrew Abdullah, who at the time was wanted for shooting and killing Daniel Enriquez aboard a Manhattan-bound Q train. Whitehead drove his Rolls-Royce to the 5th Precinct to, in his telling, facilitate the surrender. But police arrested Abdullah without Whitehead's help. With Whitehead now back in the headlines, he responded to critics who accuse him of being too flashy.
It's my prerogative to purchase what I want to purchase. If I worked hard for it, I can purchase what I want to purchase.
We mentioned that police say the robbers got away in that white Mercedes. One more clue that you should hear.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, he has a point. You work hard for it. You can wear what you want to wear. I'm not judging, but oh my gosh, damn it, Diva. Oh, blessings, Diva. Hugs and kisses. Love you, girl. What I don't know, they said that the story is fake and the bishop is a crook. I'll keep an eye on this story. Yeah, please do. If you hear anything, let me know, Diva. Please let me know, because this is a little bit fishy. Now, like I was saying, oh my God, I'm so glad to see you here. Emmanuel, you still there? Just throw out a purple heart. Let me know if you're still there, Emmanuel. This is really fishy and stuff. But like I said, you can wear whatever you want. You work hard for it and stuff. Honest living, whatever you dress. I'm not trying to judge that. But my biggest red flag is, why is the guy sitting in the back so calm? He didn't move his hands. He didn't flinch. He didn't do nothing. He's just he had the same body, same body as the way he was after. I hope I'm making sense. It's just insane. All right, what Abby says here. White Mercedes, typical getaway car. This is insane. Welcome to New York, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get back to this news clip.
Here it has New York plate KMZ 5464. Again, KMZ 5464. Whitehead is no stranger to the law. He served 5 years in prison for a $2 million identity theft.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah, and how he was able to make a come up after he got out of prison. Now all of a sudden he's a bishop at 38 years old. Come on now. You know how long it takes to become a bishop when you get in your 50s? You have to have at least 30 years of experience. How you can call yourself a bishop and you 38 years old? That's not how it works.
I just don't get it, Jack. I just don't. All right. I'm trying to find something else. I want to show more of this bishop here. All right. Let me show this one here. I'm getting ready to show. No, we're gonna stick to the bishop. And everybody, just enjoy the music while you wait. Just give me a second here. I want to do this correctly. I want to stay on point. Yeah, this is the famous video. Yep, I found it, ladies and gentlemen. I found it. Oh, this is interesting. All right, we're going to get into the bishop's prayer closet. Yes, he has a prayer closet. Okay. You know, we all have I have a little area that I pray at. I have my things set up and everything. but he has a whole big closet. Let's see what's in his closet. Let's see. Oh, everybody, welcome to New York. We in NYC today. Enjoy. Sit back and relax. Welcome to New York. All right, let me share this one. The city that never sleeps. Uh-oh. I have to say, he is kind of cute, but might be a sociopath. And they usually are good-looking ones, too. All right, let's get into this bishop. Let's check out his prayer closet, ladies and gentlemen. What do you think? Do you happen to have a prayer closet like this? Anything close to it? Share your thoughts and opinions in the comment section. Let's get it.
Good afternoon, everybody. This is the Bishop Whitehead, and I'm gonna walk y'all into my prayer closet. This is my prayer closet, and one would think that, wow, look at your
And
closet.
that's the prayer closet.
Designer wear for days.
I ain't nothing but pure covetousness.
For days.
Yes, Jack, that's his prayer closet. That's his prayer closet. Okay. We shall not judge nobody's prayer closet. Oh my gosh.
I'm judging the prayer closet. I don't give a damn.
Yeah, I lose the track. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, just give me a second here because y'all hearing stuff. I'm so sorry about that. Yes, Jackie said something else about the prayer closet. I'm getting ready to set up the next clip. That's his prayer closet.
Like I said, you can't be a bishop at 38 years old. He's running the play.
Oh, Donna said, I like the future lady of New York. Okay, all right, what else have we said? He worshiped designer clothes. I'm done. I can't.
She's right.
Everybody, welcome to New York. Just welcome. I'm done. Okay. Oh, I'm missing a picture here. All right, we're going to show another news clip. Yes, we're going to show another news clip. Let's just talk about this jump in the transit system. This is just ridiculous. They just jumping on the transit system. They do not want to pay. Hey, don't pay, just jump. Only in New York. Yeah, New York. I just tell you, just can't get enough of it. You gotta love it. Just gotta love New York and stuff. Just gotta love it. All right, let's get into this one. All righty, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hear about them jumping the transit system. Let's hear about this.
This is a subway station where there's that fatal shooting yesterday, for which the gunman is still on the loose. And it is one of the incidents indicative of how subway crime is up 65% this year compared with last year. Now, MTA officials tell us a massive percentage of those committing crimes below ground are entering the system by jumping the turnstile. And for that reason, targeting fare evasion is now one of the things they are looking at to help reduce violent crime underground.
What we now have is virtually an invitation to beat the fare. You've probably seen people going in through the slam gates, hopping over the turnstiles. Some of them are so agile, they should be in the Joffrey.
What was once an occasional sighting has now become routine.
Call it turnstile jumping or fare evasion. The MTA is calling it a criminal act that's costing them more than $500 million just this year. Today, the MTA's chairman called it an epidemic of fare evasion while announcing he's establishing a special panel to figure out how to address fare evasion.
It's literally gone up dramatically. We're now at 12.5% on the subways, and 1 in 3 New Yorkers, over 30% of bus riders are not paying the fare. We're also seeing a lot of people in the bridges and tunnels who are driving, cheating by obscuring their license plates so that they don't get charged for the tolls.
The panel will be made up of a wide range of perspectives, including advocates for equity and social justice. The solutions they'll look at include enforcement and also possibly redesigning entryways and turnstiles. Transit experts point out when others don't pay, law-abiding citizens have to foot the bill.
It means more frequent and higher fare increases, and that's not good for anybody. Plus, 99%, if not more, of the people committing crimes in the system did not pay their fare. So if we stop them at the turnstile, not only have we improved the MTA's bottom line, but we stopped crime in its tracks.
Crimes like this week's fatal shooting inside the subway station at Archer Avenue and Parsons Boulevard, where a 24-year-old was shot and killed at the beginning of the evening rush. While the NYPD says shootings are rare in the system, some New Yorkers are opting out.
I'm afraid sometimes I have to look everywhere. It's a very difficult time.
I see cops around, and you could say you feel a little safer, but to be 100% safe, it's impossible.
Now, there's a new wrinkle here, and you heard the MTA chairman allude to it. Now, during the pandemic, we noticed an uptick on the street of cars with their plates obscured. In the past, it was used to escape enforcement from red light cameras and speeding cameras, while the MTA chairman says it's now being used widely by drivers trying to avoid paying tolls. It is something that is also on the MTA's radar now.
Insane. And what Abby said, the fare, you said the fare's raise. Yeah, it's going to happen. Ridiculous.
Okay. This is a subway station where there's that fatal shooting yesterday, for which the gunman is still on the loose.
I didn't mean to play
and it is one of the incidents indicative of
Okay, I have another clip that's going on in New York. All right. Y'all just hanging in. And I have a treat for y'all at the end, so don't disappear on me. Just hanging. I have a nice little funny treat for y'all about with New York and the mayor. Shout out to Abby. Let's put his cute self back up again. All right, let's share. This is his son, ladies and gentlemen. He makes good-looking children. All right. Where am I at? Okay, let's get it. NYC rats and trash. Rats is going crazy out in New York City. Let's get it.
Trash bags on the sidewalk, an ordinary afternoon sight in New York City. But the city's sanitation department is looking to move the time you're allowed to start leaving the trash out from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m.
We think that rush hour should not be trash hour, and for too long in New York City, rush hour has been trash hour.
The goal is to decrease the window of time that trash spends on the curb. Garbage collection starts as early as midnight and runs through the early hours of the morning.
We are looking to address two big quality of life problems that New Yorkers face. The first is there are so many rats in our city, and the second is cleanliness.
For now, moving the time back is just a proposal. Some say it'll never work. For example, a lot of buildings in New York City don't have anyone working late enough to take the trash out to the sidewalk after 8 at night. This woman, born and raised in New York City, says it's not practical.
I think it's honestly ridiculous because people have stuff that they have to do.
There are some exceptions. If the garbage is in a bin, the proposal allows residents to leave trash out as early as 6 p.m. and businesses before they close if it's earlier than 8 p.m. The NYC Hospitality Alliance says cleaner streets are good for business. Many restaurants and bars already put their garbage out after 8 p.m., so the rule won't impact everyone in the industry, but we certainly need to work with the city to help more businesses containerize their trash, regardless of if they're impacted by this rule or not. Like garbage, rats are an ordinary thing in New York City, and limiting the time trash is outside can help, the city says.
Trash bags are a breeding ground, a feasting ground for rats.
Stephanie Bertini, Fox 5 News.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I have one more clip scheme that I want to show. Then after that, we're going to get into the fun part. Okay, so y'all hang in there for the fun part. Something I think it might be comical that y'all might like with Mayor Adams in New York City. Yes, it is. All right, so let me show this last clip here because I'm a little upset about this one too. That's happened in New York. Ridiculous. Mayor Adams, can you fix this? All right. Welcome back to New York, ladies and gentlemen. All right, give me a second. Enjoy the music while you wait, while I find it. Because it's not up here. Just give me a second. If you didn't vote, make sure you vote. Found it. I have a very slow computer, so work with me, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Oh, hold a second here. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is the last. Now, people that's New Yorkers that know about the bacon, egg, and cheese, it's always the cheap, quick breakfast that you can have. And now the price is going up. This is just ridiculous. I remember back in high school, You know, I get the few dollars and go get the bacon and cheese, and my friends and I would just go and have breakfast and eat that. Yeah, because it was, low price, quick little breakfast for filling and stuff. Now they're going up. Everything's just going up. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, just stay here. I'm going to pull up the last clip, and this is something that's going to be a little bit funny. And hopefully you enjoy. Hopefully you do. So like I said, welcome to New York. Oh, I did have one more clip to show. Wait a minute. No, I have to show this one before. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Let me show this one. I'm going to show this clip, and then I'm going to show the funny clip. All right. Okay. Back to Mayor Adams. It's about you, boo. It's about you. All right. Now, this is like a couple of months ago when Mayor Adams just became, the mayor of New York City. And he basically says we need to bring the swag back. So let's hear about the swag. And I bet you every one of these ladies wants some of that swag here. Don't y'all? I'm just saying, this is just my thoughts and opinion. Y'all don't come at me. Let's get it.
Well, for Mayor Adams, we know it's day 3 on the job, and he's sending a message that style is as important as substance, at least for now. Government Affairs reporter Melissa Russo has been out and about with Adams as he's showing off what he calls his swagger. She joins us in the newsroom with more. Hey, Melissa.
Hey, Natalie. Eric Adams is not only trying to project strength in his first week on the job, he's talking about the fact that he's trying to project strength as the new mayor works to help voters form a strong first impression.
When the mayor has swagger, the city has swagger.
When describing his governing style,
all about the swag.
Used the word swagger about a dozen times.
This is a city of swagger.
And without mentioning his predecessor by name, he said Bill de Blasio didn't have it.
And the leadership should have that swagger. That's what has been missing in this city. All we did was wallow in COVID.
But is all that swagger swaying New Yorkers?
He's an ex-cop. That's what they do. So it's all talk right now.
I love it because I love police.
Well, he's not de Blasio, so that's all I'm happy about.
With swagger has like a confidence to it. That's a good way to start.
In recent days, Adams has shown he's big on bravado, quick to dismiss those who disagree with him, including the incoming city council.
I'm going to ignore them. If they like it or not, I'm the mayor.
Adams takes every opportunity to show who's in charge. This morning, he had this moment with the media.
They're about the tests.
Hold on. One moment. Don't do that. Order, not disorder.
Clearly, some of what resonated with voters in these tough times was Adams's confidence, optimism, maybe even swagger.
If I were him, I wouldn't say that word. I would show the swagger more.
We need a mayor of swagger. We need a councilwoman with swagger. We need an assemblywoman with swagger.
It is a very fine line between strength and arrogance, but so far I think he's walking it the right way. At the end of the day, though, it's going to come down to results.
It doesn't matter what he's saying, it matters what he does.
We're going to do this, man.
And usually the honeymoon period for mayors doesn't really last very long.
I know she wanted to laugh so hard. Look at her face. I know she wanted to laugh.
I expect clear messaging from him.
Look at her.
Emphasizing.
She's trying hard not to laugh.
But it's all about the swag.
I mean, basically.